decided to film another video of my empties for the third quarter of 2022. I know, I cannot believe we're already near the end of the year. That's crazy, but I love holiday time. I love fall time. So I hope these next few months just last. And we have Candle Day to look forward to. So yeah, so I don't get through many empties. My name is Lizzie. If you know me, you know I love Bath & Body Works. I love body care. I love anything that smells good. So I collect, I hoard, I savor it. I don't get through a lot because I usually just burn my candles here in my office area where I am like 80% of the day. And yeah, I just like admiring my collection and go through it slowly. I take my time. I have too much to go through. So yeah, it's usually like not a lot that I share my empties. So that's why I do it by quarter. And this quarter, I actually don't have too much because we were like gone a few weeks, visiting my in-laws, staying over there. So I'm not burning stuff over there. So yeah, it's not going to be too many. I did bring this back from my in-laws. I brought that there a long time ago, and it's the Sweet Apple Hand Soap. And finally, after the many uses that, while we were there, we finally finished it. I used it in the bathroom that Dan and I share. While we're there, his mom doesn't use that area, or his dad. So this took a while, but it's so good. I love this scent. It is Farm Fresh Apple, Crisp Pear, and Orchard Skies, and it really is just a sweet, sugary apple, and just so good. I have, I think, maybe one other, and I don't know if they brought that back this year or not. So I love that scent. It's just so sweet and juicy and appley. So hopefully they could bring it back. I used this Honest lavender shampoo and body wash for Irish, just one of his. I did use this apple Garland. So I got this at Summer SAS for 75% off, and it arrived with one wick missing, like sunk down. I didn't know if it was missing or if it was sunk. So I was like, well, maybe I don't know. I don't have a warmer. I don't have a candle lamp. So I was like, well, let me just start burning the 2 wicks that are visible. And soon after, like a couple of hours, the third one did emerge. So I was able to light that one, and it did burn fine, like a little bit of sitting, but not terrible. And yeah, so it burned pretty evenly. And like I said, I just went for it with the 2, and eventually the third one did show up. So this is Notes of Gala Apple, Snow-Covered Mistletoe, Cedarwood. It is a very nice fall Christmassy scent. I think it's more like November time. A little bit like pine tree and Christmas for the end of summer, early fall, but I did enjoy it. It was a pretty strong scent. I burned this Lotus Pear by Homeworks. I have many backups with this because I love pear scents, and it is Lotus Blossom, Fresh Bartlett Pear, Lemon Zest, Wild Mint Leaf. This was a very nice candle. It was very like apple and pear, and you just like, it just made you crave like a nice, refreshing, juicy fruit. And I think the Lotus Blossom did make it like a nice kind of calming, not spa-like, but just nice overall fresh scent. So I really did enjoy this, and I'm glad I have backups. This is the Vanilla and Peach Tea. I have multiples of this in better packaging. So this one I was like, okay, I'm fine burning this. It was 75% off during Summer SAS, and it wasn't the best. I think the scent was very light. I couldn't really smell it that much in my office area, and I think it just like, don't base it off the sooting, because I actually burned another candle in this. So yeah, so I wasn't that impressed with this version of Vanilla and Peach Tea. It was the first time I've ever burned this scent. So I hope the other versions are a little bit better. But yes, so I actually, if you saw one of my other videos, I dropped a smoked vanilla whiskey candle, and the jar shattered, but I was able to push the wax out without getting too much glass around it, and salvage the wax. And since I don't have, like I said, a wax melter or a candle warmer, I put it in this empty jar, and I burned smoked vanilla whiskey in there. And that's all I got from it, smoked vanilla whiskey. It was a very strong candle, very good. not my typical scent because it was like smoky a little bit, but Dan really loved it. And it was just, yeah, filled the room. It was a nice ambiance. And yeah, so I was glad I burned it and enjoyed it and used this jar for it. I did finish this huge Philosophy Summer Tea Spritzer bubble bath. We use it for bubble bath for Irish, not shampoo or shower gel or anything. But yeah, this thing is huge. It was a nice scent, but it these are like almost $20, and like sometimes we just like go ham and like overload it in the bath, so it's just like not worth the money for how fast you use it. But that's just us. Oh, I did get through some Shiseido cotton facial pads, and I think it was Miss Marie found these at TJ's or Marshall's, so if I saw them, I would definitely buy them from there, because these are like, what, they used to be $10, but now in the past year or two, they've upped them to like $12. So I'd only get them if they're like during the Sephora sale or Ulta sale or something. But I love these. They're very soft and gentle, and, you know, just feel nice on your face when you're removing your makeup or applying skincare. I used a Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Matcha and Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo. Do I have the conditioner? No, I guess I just had the shampoo of this. I'm not a fan. I have this in the full-size version as well, and making Dan use them because I don't like it. The shampoo, I don't know. I don't remember in this like tube, but the shampoo in the full size is very liquidy, very watery. And then the conditioner is way too thick. Like, it's complete opposites. The conditioner, I have to like squeeze it out with both hands, which how are you supposed to do if you're, you know, need a hand free to put the conditioner in? And yeah, not a fan. I think the smell is kind of off-putting. I don't know. It's just like, it smells like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just kind of like, not mold, but just musty, rot. I don't know. Dan, but when I smelled it on Dan, I'm like, oh, that kind of does smell good. But when I use it, I'm like, I don't like it. So yeah, so I think we used this up at his parents' house, and well, he must have used it up, and I wouldn't repurchase that scent again. Well, Dan is currently using this. It's the Daily Concepts Multifunctional Soap Sponge, Mother of Pearl. So it's like a bar of soap with like sponge around it, so you just like lather it up and like use it on your body like a loofah or something. So he loves it. I do think it's a nice nifty idea. You just gotta make sure like not to keep it in the shower because it'll just stay damp and I don't know, hopefully it doesn't get bacteria. But yeah, so you gotta like use it in the shower and then put it somewhere where it can dry and get ready for its next use. But yeah, it lathers really well. It's a nice soap. So he enjoys that. I did use this Wallflower in our bathroom, Eucalyptus Mint. This was very strong and it got used up really fast. Like, some of my Wallflowers take at least a month to finally use like completely. This one I felt like just burned really fast for some reason and was very strong, and I liked it. It was a nice refreshing scent. It's probably less than a month, but yeah, I just felt like this was used up really, really fast. The one I have in there right now that is almost done is Red, White, and Blue Cake. This one I also felt like was very strong off the bat. I think I could still smell it. I'm not like completely nose blind to it, and I feel like this one is getting used up fairly quickly, probably still though a month. But yeah, this one is a really nice scent. I really do enjoy this even though it's in the bathroom. It's like a nice sweet cakey smell, so I like it. I did burn a Sweet Spring Melon by Homeworks. I'm trying to use more Homeworks because they're just so big and they take up so much room. This is Ripe Honeydew Melon, Watermelon, Cucumber, Water Lily. I enjoyed it, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. It's I have backups too. It's just, I don't know if it just smelled a little artificial or a little bit like, yeah, too fake smelling. But I mean, it's a nice scent, but it just wasn't all that I expected it to be. Ugh. I burned this Goose Creek, one of the older packages. I probably got this 3 or 4 years ago. Raise for Days. I thought it was really cute with the surfboards and the palm trees, and there's no scent notes. But it did not burn good. It burned horribly. I mean, it looks pretty clean in there, but like the wicks kept drowning. Like it got the puny wick syndrome. Just like it wouldn't stay lit. I would constantly have to relight one of them. And I mean, it eventually burned evenly, but yeah, it just was like a pain in the butt to make sure that they were all lit, that they were burning, but like it looked like they were drowning the whole time. And it really didn't throw off that much scent. So I would not get this one again. I finally burned through the Kringle late night. Dan hated this candle, like right on cold. He did not like it. And then we tried burning it and we're like, oh, it's not too bad. But then we're like, no, it's gross. So we had to blow it out and Dan's like, please don't burn that. So while he was gone at his parents' at some point, I was like, I don't like having half burned candles in my collection. They have to be done and gone. So I burned it in the other room next to my office and it wasn't bad. I got through it. It wasn't like super strong, so I couldn't like really totally smell it in my office. So it was fine. And look though, it started getting really hot and burning the label. So that's not good. That's kind of scary. But yeah, so I'm glad it did burn like all the way down. Look at that. But yeah, I'm glad one of them is out. I got 4. Yeah. So I still have 3 in my collection that I probably won't burn, but I'm glad that half-burned one was gone. I did finish a lot of Pocket Bags, Island Margarita. I love that scent. It's just so nice and juicy and citrusy. White t-shirt, which actually has a little bit left. Let's see if I could get some out. I love this scent. Ugh, it's just laundry. It's just so clean and refreshing. Kindness is Cool, Blue Raspberry. Love this scent. It's like a blue slushy. Another Island Margarita. Ice Dragon Fruit Tea. This was a nice scent. Dan really liked it too. And last is Body Care, which is this cactus water mineral body polish with hyaluronic acid. It's huge jug. My friend Susie sent this to me because she wasn't going to use it. And so I was like, okay, well, the scent is very spa, very refreshing, but it's definitely like not for everybody. Yeah, it's very, I smell the aloe. I smell like just kind of green, like plant scents. I'm not really sure how to describe it. So it's very like, yeah, not for everybody. It was fine to use in the shower. The scrub is kind of like a little bit coarser, but it didn't really like, feel like it was scraping my skin raw or anything. And it was kind of messy because it was in this like container that you had to scoop out, and it kind of get separated with the liquid more on top, so you had to like really mix it around and get it all like mixed in. So yeah, it was fine to use. It did take me a while to use this, but I didn't feel bad like using a lot every time. So yeah, it was nice to try, and I'm just happy I got through a body care item. So that is all for my empties. Not a lot for the past third quarter. But yeah, let's see how we do for the rest of the year. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And my name is Lizzie, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.